Welcome back to Ashes and Influence, where the smoke is smooth, the women are bold, and the conversations stay lit longer than your favorite stick. Tonight, we're stepping into something real. Because let's be honest, the lounges look a little different these days. The energy has changed, the conversations have shifted, and whether folks want to admit it or not, women just didn't just enter the cigar culture, we elevated it. This is the Cigar Girl era, where women aren't an accessory, we're the vibe. The knowledge, the palate, the presence, and the influence. We're not asking for a seat, we're redesigning the whole damn lounge. So pour a drink, cut your stick, and settle in. Because tonight we're talking about whether women are changing the culture or saving it. I'm gonna tell y'all what, it has been a well of a day.
Yes, ma'am.
It has
That's an
been a well of a day.
understatement.
It has been a well of a day. Hello, Coco. Hello, Symphony. How are you guys doing?
Hey, Rhythm. What's going on, Rhythm?
I don't even know. I don't even. But I'm glad to see you guys today. We are in the lounge where the culture is taking over because that's what the intro said, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. We are filling every crack and crevice with
Mm.
our space.
So I
Yes.
didn't light my cigar immediately because I wanted to give it to you before I actually lit up. I'm gonna have company back here, guys. So as long as y'all don't mind, I don't mind. Y'all good to go? Yes. Hey, how are you? Doing well, thank you. So I saved my cigar until we actually got on because I am smoking a Haco Napolitano. So I had to ask Marcy about this cigar. I wasn't exactly sure flavor wise, profile wise, what I was getting. What I learned is one day Jake was sitting in the not the bathtub, girl, too much. TMI, Jake, not the bathtub. Jake was in the swimming pool with his
Let me
master
find out Jay smoking in the bathtub.
blender. He probably smoked in the
Like, let's
bathtub.
run.
But he was in the pool with his master blender and another gent from the cigar industry. He was saying to himself, I need a new cigar. I need to make a new cigar. What do we want it to taste like? And so he was going for a Neapolitan, like the chocolate vanilla strawberry, some
Mm.
of the ice cream. So this cigar gives the same tri-layer as Neapolitan ice cream.
Wow.
So at the foot of this, you've got the shaggy foot, no
Uh-huh.
wrapper around the foot of the cigar. So I'm very excited to light it. It is a Connecticut wrap, all way, root to tip. But at that top 33%, I don't know if y'all can see it, it is wrapped in Maduro. So
Yeah.
it gives you three different profiles as you smoke. As y'all know, I'm smoking something new
Okay.
every time I come into the lounge. So this is going to be a first for me.
And
What do
what's
you
the
guys?
name of that one again?
This is the Jaco Napolitano.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I
What
think
do you
I've
guys?
had that one. I didn't know that though. I didn't know that about that. That's interesting.
Hmm. Very cute. I had Marcy give me the story, but she got out of here. But here goes nothing. What y'all smoking?
Well, I am smoking an Al Capone at the moment, dear. I started out with my Tatiana Groovy Blue, and I coupled it with my vanilla cinnamon coffee, and
Okay.
it has given it a totally different taste. So I kind of like it. So that's me today,
I like it. I like it a lot.
Tiffany.
I'm smoking on the Tabac Especial. It is the Douce, and it's like coffee and cream. It's like an espresso coffee with a hint of cream in it. Which is the way I drink my coffee. I drink an espresso style coffee with a creamer. So that's what this cigar is giving. It's creamy, it's chocolatey, it's you definitely have the hints of espresso in it. It does pair well with the espresso coffee that I'm drinking that has
Mhm.
a little bit of brandy, whiskey, and rum creamer in it.
Oh, you pulled out all the stops today, huh,
All
Miss?
the time.
I ain't mad at y'all. So one thing I like about being in the lounge, and y'all know it, y'all hang out with me enough, is the damn jukebox. Like I need good music. I don't like being in a quiet lounge. And y'all know because, like I said again, we are together a lot. That I will randomly spit rhymes or spit out lyrics when we're in the middle of conversation.
Yeah.
One of my most infamous lines, y'all know, is El DeBarge's reach into your chain of thoughts, try and find something new. Because what works well for you before, for me, just won't do. And we have broken down that line in so many different ways on
Yes,
so many
ma'am.
occasions. So I'm hoping to try something like that with Ashes and Influence going forward.
Absolutely.
I hope y'all like it. I'm trying to get this cigar lit, but I ain't gonna be able to do it while I'm talking. So today's lyric is from Stevie Wonder's Always. And you know that song is a complete body,
I
Uh-huh.
love Stevie Wonder regardless. So
period. So at some point in this song, he says, did you know that true love asks for nothing? Her
Mhm.
acceptance is the way we pay. Did you know that life has given no guarantee? I'm sorry, that life has given love a guarantee to last through forever and another day. Just as time knew to move on from the beginning, and the seasons know exactly when to change. Child, just as kindness knows no shame, know through all your joy and pain that I'll be loving you always.
Preach. That will preach. That will preach.
always.
There is no pride or no ego inside of that.
No, at all.
That is unconditional. It's just a very, you listen to a song and you hear it, and
Yeah.
then it's not until you hear it again where you be like, oh,
That,
nah,
What he was talking about.
that's what he meant. That's
yeah.
exactly what he said. Um, I just had to get that off my spirit. I felt like I heard it last night and it just sat with me. I'm like, yeah, yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about that.
Yeah,
But like you said, Stevie is just a great artist anyway.
he is.
He can
Yes.
sing ABCs and make it meaningful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It
So,
made me it made me think of a scripture because it's so parallel to that lyric. 1 Corinthians 13:4 says, love is patient, love is kind, love does not envy, it does not boast, it's not proud, and those are similarities in that song that is unconditional.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So we were talking about our cigars. So what cigar instantly tells people, hey, I know what I'm doing. So just because I'm a woman does not mean that I cannot smoke with the best.
I pull that Padron 1964 25th anniversary out, and they be like, "Oh, she ain't new to this. She true to this."
All right. All right.
Yes, ma'am. For me, it would be the Placencia 1865 Black Label.
Mm.
Baby, when I got one of them in my hand, you can't tell me nothing. You
Good
can't
night.
tell me that I don't know what I know.
And what you gonna pair with it?
A nice bourbon or whiskey. I
Okay.
like that with it pairs well with any of those.
And the reason I ask is because, mostly and the stereotype is men are the ones that are in cigar lounges and all of this and a lady comes in and oh well let me cut that for you. Oh oh no, honey, I have it.
Yeah.
I want a cross cut, straight cut, or a punt. We know all these things.
So, what is your preferred method for lighting? Like, I've become fond of matches lately.
Mhm.
I just feel like I don't have to. once I get the matches lit, I don't have to fight as much
Right.
Yeah.
to get my cherry red. So are you guys matches, soft flames, or torches?
I warm torches.
For me, it's unequivocally a torch.
Yeah.
But I should say that with a caveat because if I got there's something sexy about a long stem matchstick and lighting my cigar with it. It just gives.
It definitely gives. It definitely gives. It definitely gives.
Exactly. So let me ask you this: who do you think gives the best recommendations for cigars, men or women?
I'm gonna go with lounge owners.
Uh
So
huh.
whether they be male or female, I'm definitely gonna take their advice. Like if I'm looking for something specific and flavor profile, whoever owns the lounge, that's gonna be my go-to.
I agree. I don't feel like knowledge is masculine or feminine.
Right.
I think knowledge is unisex.
Yeah.
So I think, like you said, going with the owner or somebody who works in the lounge that should be familiar with the products on the shelves.
Right.
I don't. It doesn't matter who the information is coming from. If you can tell me what to do, then you can tell me what to do.
You heard her. You
The
heard
Jill
her.
Scott. The Jill Scott.
Crazy. So if lounges had Yelp reviews, what would your Yelp review be for a lounge that's maybe over inundated with men and you're coming into it?
For me, I think that would be um, entitlement.
Oof, oof,
Yeah,
you don't own the space.
you
You
don't
don't
own this
own the
space.
space.
Don't look at me like I'm an intruder because I'm a woman. Don't look at me like, what am I doing here? You know, don't look at me like I can't have a seat at this table. I will knock everything off this table if
I
you don't let me sit
had
down.
this shit over.
I will turn this whole table off over if you don't let me have a seat. I'm just asking
Hilarious.
for a seat. I'm not asking to even be at the head of the table.
Right.
You know, I'm just saying be welcoming. You
Well,
know,
let's keep it real. Let's keep it all the way 100. We walk in our home lounge and somebody sitting at their front table. I don't care who at their home table. Yeah, yeah. You unass my seats. Y'all know what it is. We might
that's
talk about you
legacy.
from the back room.
Because we've had people move when they see us come in, and we're like, "Oh, you can sit there. Don't no, no, no. We'll move our stuff. We'll move our." And we're like, "No, no, no, no." But it is what it is.
It is what it is.
Oh, sexiest cigar shape for you guys.
Mm, well, the cigar shape. You know what I like? And I've never smoked one, and I've never seen one in person. But I think it's called the Culebra. It's a S-shaped cigar. It's three cigars
Oh, I know what you're
intertwined.
talking about. I
Yes,
definitely know what you're
Oh.
talking about.
Culebra. And it's
Absolutely.
three cigars snaked together. They're bound together. But there's something so sexy when you stand it up. It actually shapes like a woman's body to me. So
Yes.
I like that.
We're gonna have to try to find one of those to put up on our page
Yeah,
so that everyone can see the sexiness of the Calabra.
yeah. It's like a braided cigar, like
Yeah,
braided.
yeah. I think we've got one in our humidor. I think he's
Really?
yeah, I think he's got one
I'm
in
gonna
the
have
humidor.
to I'm gonna have
Yeah.
to check into that.
Right.
I am
But
I like the
what is it for
torpedo.
you, Rhythm?
I like the torpedo. I
Okay.
think I'm a fan of the V cut. Like, I'll use any cut, but
Yeah.
that's my favorite cut there. And it is something about that torpedo top when that V cut come through in it. Listen, it definitely gives what it's supposed to give.
And I'm just a simple girl. I like the punch. I love the punch. It doesn't if you punch it correctly, it doesn't have all the tobacco coming back at you. That's one of the things that I had found a problem with was, some of the tobacco coming back at me, and I didn't like that. So Sometimes I will try the V cut. The V cut sometimes got a little too much tobacco back at me, but I learned how to do a nice clean leather. If you have the right cutter,
Yes.
you have
Definitely gotta have the right cut.
got
And
to have the right cutter.
the right cutter matters.
It
It
matters.
It matters. It
matters.
matters a lot. And so that leads me to our next question.
Hmm.
Y'all know I'm all about the sweet cigars. So would it be a sweet tip or full body? What tickles your fancy?
For me, it's gonna be absolutely full body.
I already know. I already know.
I want all the body.
all the body.
So I
Yada
am,
yada 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 yada.
That's what I prefer.
yeah,
But
I like a sweet tip that will lead into a
right.
medium bodied cigar. But it's something about the sweet tip on lighting it because it doesn't matter what that binder is doing inside, it will give you a little bit of relief in that first puff
It
before you
does.
get to the meat and potatoes of it, so to
Yeah.
speak.
Right.
Kind of sets you up to go
Yeah.
into the smoother smoke when it start off sweet.
So you wanted them that like dessert before dinner.
Yeah, that's me. That's me. That's
And I
exactly
guess I want my dessert throughout my dinner.
me.
I,
You
I
just
want the dessert the whole time.
Name a cigar brand that is giving grown woman luxury.
woman luxury.
Grown woman luxury.
So because they are so varied, and anyone could pick up one of their cigars, whether you're a beginning smoker or a more seasoned smoker. I'm going to say Definition Cigars.
Mm,
I'm,
I can see that.
yeah, I'm
okay.
going to say
See that.
Definition Cigars. Like, no matter where you are in your smoke life, you can find you a good DC that'll get you where you need to go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And every
What?
woman loves a nice accessory. So this cigar is gonna give you that
Yeah,
ring to
yeah.
accessorize while you smoke every time.
Every time. Every time.
What about you?
You know, y'all already know what my answer is going to be. I am just,
Diana Groovy Blue.
I am stuck on it. I'm stuck, but I will tell y'all, I have tried the bottom bitch Betty. I'm sorry, fat bottom Betty,
Mhm.
Did she just
fat
get on
bottom Betty.
the internet and call it a bottom bitch Betty?
I do. I changed the entire name of this cigar, y'all. But I did like that one because it did have a little. It was medium, but it also had the sweetness to it. So it definitely made me feel sexy, and then of course the name itself. You know, I'm like, oh okay. I don't have much of that.
Bottom.
Fat bottom.
Apple bottom.
Y'all, y'all,
Oh
Coco had, our cigar lounge attendant calling fat bottom Betties bottom bitch Betties. It's serious business.
yeah,
It's serious business around here.
it is. It
What
is.
about you, Symphony?
Um, I think I agree when I said the DC. You
Okay,
know
okay.
that that ring, the accessory.
Yeah.
It gives that.
We're
So
not going to
tell
talk
me,
about nobody. We're not going to talk about nobody. But what's the most womanish thing you've ever seen a man do in the lounge?
Gossip,
oh, honey,
gossip, and I
Like,
hate it.
girl,
ladies, they are worse than us.
I never knew it until I came into the lounge environment. How much men, and maybe because I've never been, in spaces where there were just groups of men all the time until
right?
I started coming into the cigar lounge.
Right.
But um, the I've overheard conversations, probably been the topic of a few conversations. But yeah, it's the gossip for me. I'm like, really, dude? Like, come on. It's
Enough
not
is
a
enough.
good look on men.
It's not.
If gentlemen, it's not a good look on y'all.
But in any space, like the lounge is just where we're calling it out. But what we're
Yeah,
saying
yeah,
is in any space.
right.
It's
Absolutely,
never,
absolutely.
ever,
And
ever
that's for anybody, men or women. It's just not a good look at all.
Right. Find you something else to talk about.
Right,
Besides
right.
people.
And so I have another question for us that goes, and please understand me, we're not bashing y'all at all, but just to give y'all a view from a woman's point of view, what is the most annoying thing a man has ever said to you in the lounge? I got one. You know what
Go
you're
ahead.
doing with that stick?
um
Sir, I'm not gonna eat it. I'm definitely not gonna inhale.
do you know what you want
That,
with it? And I'm
but
thinking
that is
personally,
annoying. Do you know
yeah,
what you're doing with that stick?
that's a little creepy too. Like I'm gonna need y'all to chill.
Yeah,
I'm gonna need you
yeah.
to chill. Um, no, I don't think I've had any annoying experiences that I can recall. Like I like when men are watching me to see what I'm going to do with my stick, right?
Mhm.
And they
Right.
wait long enough and find out that I know exactly what I'm doing.
Absolutely. Right. Absolutely.
We're going to say something, if you were thinking about something, once I get this drink picked out, cut and lit, like I'm gonna have to keep my mouth quiet now. Ain't nothing I can say. She done did it all
Yeah,
satisfactory.
Right.
that's right.
Right.
And I get a kick out of watch y'all smoke these high class cigars and the full body cigars. And I just stand there and I just listen to them talk. Oh, so you smoking such and such. You act like you know what you do. And you act like you know something about that cigar. And she does.
And do.
And do. And she does. Love it. I love it.
For
Love
me, um, I get annoyed if they say something condescending, you know, uh, where you act like we don't know, or instead of just making a positive correction, you know,
Yeah,
um, I can take corrective criticism, you
right.
know, if that's what you're given, but or if it's I'm annoyed by sexual attention and if you're not treating me like I'm a fellow enthusiast,
Right.
I get
you
that.
know, that's
Absolutely.
what I'd rather be treated like. You know, we don't walk in the lounge for your what uh
I can't.
visual enjoyment. You know what I mean? But I'm here as a fellow cigar enthusiast. You know, we don't come into this space to get your attention.
So
You
I
know,
think if we can keep it 100% honest, when cigar lounges first became a thing, they were predominantly men. Um,
absolutely.
Mhm.
when women started coming into the spaces, again, if we being 100% honest, they were coming in to the cigar lounges because of the type of men that they thought frequented those
Yeah.
places, whether they
Yeah.
were well off men or well put
Right.
together men. And some of those myths have been dispelled over the time that cigar lounges have existed. But I think when women first started coming into the lounge, it was absolutely to be in proximity to what they felt were higher quality or higher value men.
Right.
Um, but still, at the end of the day, like you said, Symphony, they got to be gentlemen.
Right.
Like
Absolutely.
it, you get more flies with honey, or would it more
And you
be?
will with vinegar.
Come on now.
Yeah. So
But what I will say, and I'm sure that you both would agree with me, is the lounges that we have been to, I have encountered a lot of gentlemen. I have
I
encountered
have.
a lot of hopeful men uh, that they're just so eager to show me how to cut my cigar and how to light it. And I enjoy all of that.
Mhm.
I enjoy all of that.
Yeah, we've had experiences where we've come to the lounge and we're spoiled, if we're honest, in
right,
Yeah.
some of our
right.
lounge spaces. To the
Right.
point where when we go somewhere else and they want us to do it, we're like,
What?
I'm not gonna feel my
Never
I'm not gonna feel my
So
own
would,
lighter.
so would
clutching
never.
my pearls.
So would never. Yeah, definitely have been spoiled in our lounge
Yeah.
life, which is
Yeah.
crazy. But guess what? It is what it is.
And
So
shout out
what
to
do you
all those gentlemen who have put forth the effort to help spoil us.
absolutely, absolutely. We love all of you all. We love all of
All
you.
of
Right.
Yo, I'm sorry. What behaviors from men make lounges, I think Symphony just said it, but make lounges less welcoming for us to come into? Like, I don't ever think it's like the loud or the sports or them
no.
men just being men, but the unwanted advances, like
That's yeah.
you
Yeah.
walk in the
That's it.
door, somebody gawking, and like
Yeah,
you've seen a lady before. You've seen a lady before.
absolutely. And I've talked to some gentlemen that they enjoy seeing women in the lounges now. Uh, they give them a different insight on different things, not just about cigars, life things. Um, we've had several gentlemen come sit down and talk to us about life matters and liked our opinion and wanted our opinion on life matters.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like a give and take thing now.
Yeah, that exchange.
We've been accepted in this world. And I appreciate the fact that the men that have accepted us and not looked at us and turned down, look down their nose at us or look at us like, oh man, they trying to invade our space. We've it's been times where we haven't come to the lounge and everybody's like, well, where y'all been?
Right.
Or they
Right.
texting us. Or they texting us. Y'all coming this evening?
Baby.
That.
Are we getting phone calls?
That.
The
Y'all coming out
FaceTime.
tonight?
The
That.
FaceTime.
You know?
And we enjoy the camaraderie.
Yes.
I
Absolutely.
did not know at 54 that I was gonna like football as much as I do.
Yeah.
I
Somebody
now
not
love
25
football.
today.
Out, girl.
I
Now
don't even know.
Listen, rhythm.
listen, rhythm.
Sorry. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I'm sorry. I just knew
That
2 weeks
that's not
ago.
what we doing.
Two
That's
weeks
not what
ago.
we doing.
My bad. My bad,
That
friend.
that was my alter ego that jumped out. Y'all just witnessed it, okay?
I think to piggyback on what she said, those behaviors that make the lounge less welcoming for women is that locker room mentality.
Oh yeah.
That kind of grab them in the pussy
Yes.
kind of mindset. I can do what was that? I'm sorry. Uh, mentality.
I'm dying over here.
We're not doing that. Making us instead of making us equals, making us objects.
Yeah, yeah, I
Yeah,
agree.
I just want to be equal. I just want equal rights. I don't want preferential favors. I don't need anything like that. But I just want to come in and like still be a passenger princess in here, but also be one of the guys.
Both things can be true at one time. I
Both
just want
things will
to
be
shout
true at
out.
one time.
I just want to quickly shout out this Napolitano.
Go ahead.
Given, it's burning, it's ashing.
It is
It
Ashley.
is fashion.
I
See
didn't
you.
move. I didn't move 17 different ways, y'all. I ain't losing this ash. I am not mad. Order it. Leafafair.com. That's where you can get it from.
Yeah,
Taco Napolitano. I'm not mad at it.
like that.
But let's go back to the treating us as if we're um comrades,
Mhm.
cigar enthusiasts, and the same. But do you feel that men are intimidated, inspired, or both by women that are in the cigar lounges now?
I would say both. And I say that because it depends on the man.
Absolutely.
A confident man is not going to be intimidated by my presence. A
Right.
confident man is going to welcome my presence. You said, is he intimidated or
Or is he inspired?
he'll be inspired? A confident man will be inspired.
Yeah.
Um, a insecure man may be intimidated by my presence, right? You know, for whatever reason, you never know why they feel the way they do. But I definitely feel that both can be happening in that space.
Right.
Hmm.
Right. What you say, Rhythm?
I'm thinking on this one because, I give differences to girls and women, and I
Mhm.
also do the same for boys and men. So if the
All
question
right.
is, do men feel, I'm going to always go with inspired. Little boys might be intimidated. And
Agreed.
luckily, in my experience of being in cigar lounges, I haven't come across many, I'm not gonna say none. I haven't come across many boys that stump on this ground. So maybe just being fortunate in that way. So I'm gonna always think that they would jump to being inspired.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, because from boys to men thing, that's not a like physical boys and men, but and it has nothing to do with your age. It's your actions, your character, that determine whether women see you as a boy or a man. It's a
Absolutely.
behavioral thing,
Or
you
whether you
know.
see yourself. Like when
Yep.
you a boy, you a boy.
Yeah, absolutely.
When,
You're right.
when you
You are
when
so
you out
right,
here
Rhythm.
manning, you
Right,
absolutely know
right.
you out here. Y'all, let me give a little disclaimer. I've never been a man, nor have I ever wanted to be a man. The comments that I am saying are not the views of Ashes and Influence, but just by one rhythm and blues.
Yes.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Do you think that women are rebuilding the cigar culture or creating something new?
I like to say that we're creating something new. Like
Hmm.
I long to see the space that is female inclusive.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? Some of these questions don't exist if it's only us in this space.
Right.
Um,
And I feel like there's no need to reinvent the wheel.
Right.
no,
So
no,
we don't need to rebuild the culture.
no.
It's already established and we're okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with the house already being built for me and all I have to do is turn key,
Right.
walk in the door.
that's
But
all.
so yeah, there's no need for that. But I
Just
definitely
sprinkle a
think
little
that
pink on it. Sprinkle a little
right,
pink on it.
yeah, we just
That's it. That's it. You know, I'm all for the pink, baby. I'm all for the pink.
Just
all
sprinkle a
for
little
the
pink
thing.
on it, and it'll be
We're just
perfect.
creating something a little different,
That's it.
We're
That's it.
decorating. We're
Competition.
accessorizing
Yeah, definitely not in competition with lounges, though. I'm
at
not.
all. You can't
Not.
compete where you don't compare.
Preach.
You can't
Preach.
compete where you don't compare.
Mm, mm,
So,
mm.
do y'all think the vibe has changed since women have started frequenting cigar lounges? Like, do the men? Do you feel like the men are watching what they say or how they say certain things, um, simply because there's a woman in the room?
I think so. I think any true gentleman would like whatever they say amongst themselves in the corners. That's one thing, but if they come into the space and there are women, or um, they want to have conversations that, exchanges with women, the conversation definitely has to be different than the conversations y'all having at the humidor or in the back
Right.
table around. I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I agree.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Simply because they're gentlemen, you know.
Yeah,
Every now and then during the game, you might hear him throw out a couple of curse words, and
I'm not
hell,
mad at
maybe
it.
throw out some. But
I'm,
I think overall the vibe has, I feel, amped up a little bit more because, like when we have the karaoke night, I have not seen so many men participate in karaoke night than I have since I've been coming to the cigar lounge. And when I tell you I have heard songs and I have looked at these men totally different now, that they have gotten up there and sung their little hearts out
Yeah.
and can't hold a note to say they life. Don't know a note from a goat. That's what my music teacher used to tell me
Note
when I
from a
was
goat.
a kid. Don't know a note from a goat. But they get up there and they put all their inhibitions aside. And they get up there and sing just as hard as y'all do because
Yeah.
I don't do karaoke.
And they want to hear us cheer for them.
They do.
You know,
Girl,
they want to hear us
love
praise
it.
them. They want to hear us give them their flowers and
They
tell
love
them they're
it.
doing a good job. You know, they
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 love it.
want their ego stroked.
And Lord have mercy, don't request a song. Oh, you request a song? That's it.
Yeah.
Or,
That's
or
it.
or or do a duet with one of them, girl. You do a
Yeah.
duet with one of them.
Or do a duet.
Yeah.
I think
But
we
it's
add elegance to the environment,
yes,
that inclusiveness and diversity, you
Mhm.
know, all of that. I love that for all of us in the
yes.
cigar culture.
But it's so funny because I can remember being here. Um, I've been coming to this lounge specifically a little over 2 years now, or close to a little over 2 years now. And I can remember coming on karaoke night, and the men would just be in the audience. They
Yeah.
would not be singing. So
Right.
I remember
Mhm.
us, bringing them in, giving them, let me let you hear. You should let me hear. Sing this in your voice. I bet you can sing it. I bet you
Yeah.
can. To them forming groups,
Yeah.
and now they new edition. Now they shy.
New
Now they the
Edition, the
temptation.
Isley Brothers, the Temptations.
It is
But you
definitely
know what, girls? Y'all remember that night. And Rhythm, I know you remember because this was all you, boo.
okay. What did I
No,
do?
you remember. We came in here and we played Heads Up. And when I tell you, I had the time of my life.
Listen,
Yes.
listen.
And
They
it was
were
like 1 o'clock in the morning. We were in the cigar lounge, y'all, playing Heads Up. And when
and
I tell you
started
these
with just
men,
us.
yeah, it just started with just us. And then it ended up that our entire table was surrounded to the point where we had to stand up high to put the phone up so people could
So
see what
everyone
It
was
can
was
sing.
being.
a
So
really,
everyone
it
could
was a
see.
really, really good time. I think
Yeah,
that and I hope I can speak for the both of y'all too. I think that we have the pleasure of being included in the cigar community in our area where, you might have to get some of them out of their shell, but for the most part,
yeah.
they watching, they looking, they want to
Mhm.
participate. Eventually they participate. And now we having a grand
Yeah.
time.
Yes.
Like we have traveled with our lounge mates. We have supported
Yes.
our lounge mates. Um, they've had babies. They've had marriages. They've had divorce. New relationships have formed
Mhm.
within our
Yeah.
community. I don't think I could ask for anything better.
You're right. You're right, Rhythm. I feel like the cigar community is slept on. Um, we come in and some of the guys are sitting, we call it a spread. They're sitting up there, they got their pizza, their chicken, their beer, their liquor, they got a whole spread on the table and no one goes unfed. No one. Everybody shares. And I just think the camaraderie in the cigar community is so awesome.
Yeah.
And I would love for everybody to experience that. Even if you're not an avid cigar smoker, the community itself is so welcoming.
Yeah.
And you're gonna run into those two or three people that like, well, but don't let that discourage you, girls. Please don't let that discourage you.
So now
Announce
that we're here,
go.
now that the women are in these spaces in the lounge, what responsibility do women have now that we hold influence, real influence in the lounges?
I mean, I think it's the same as in our outside lives. Like you gotta be respectful,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And that's men and women. You gotta be respectful. You gotta be kind. Like it don't cost a thing to smile, to wave. A hey y'all, a
Right.
hey y'all
Right.
will cover the whole damn lounge.
Yes. Yes.
Treat it like you would treat your house, or treat it like you would treat
Absolutely. Right.
someone's home that
Absolutely.
you're going into for the first time.
Mhm.
And then you give us stuff, we make it better. Give us a lounge,
Absolutely.
you give us a
Yeah.
lounge, we make a home. You
Yeah.
give us a place,
Absolutely.
oh
Absolutely. And I'm gonna piggyback off of rhythm. Yeah, we give it a little feminine touch,
Yeah.
you know, and all men want that,
Yeah.
whether they say it or not. Like when we spoke with Marcy, what did Marcy tell you? Marcy, we got Bath and Body Works in a
that's
bathroom.
that's
What?
right.
You know what I'm saying? Small stuff like that makes a difference to the guys. And now we have flowers up in here, and we have two Christmas trees in here. We got two Christmas
Yes,
trees.
yes,
So, we bring a little bit of flair to the environment as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So,
And there's also a pool table, some dominoes, some cards to
Yeah.
play,
Yeah. Yeah.
whatever your pleasure is, whatever your pleasure is. But
I think
definitely,
our responsibility is to represent women in a positive light, in a positive manner,
feminine.
So, yeah, bring in that feminine energy, that positive feminine energy, So, like you said, a hey y'all when you come in, be welcoming, and be acknowledge the people that are already there, that were there before you,
yep,
because we come in on the backs of others. So, yeah, I think we have a responsibility as women to respect the environment that we're coming into. Again, we're not coming to take over the table. Right.
nah, nah, add to
We
it a
want to
bit.
sit next to y'all.
Think back to the times, y'all, that we've been here, and a new person or a new couple or new people just coming in the lounge. For long, they my cousins.
Yeah.
Because,
That's right.
because that's what it gives.
Y'all
Like,
remember that? Y'all remember that one couple that came in and we had invited them to the brown party? There
Yeah.
was a
I
couple
do,
that came in.
I do.
Yes, we invited them to the brown party, but they didn't make it. They don't know what type of man the brown party.
What they missed.
Oh, that brown party was awesome. But I do have a confession to make.
Oh
When I
goodness.
first started coming to the
Yeah.
lounge, I'm not I like my space. I was a correction officer for 15 years. So if you pass my arms, you pass these hands, you in my space. And I don't like that. But when I first started coming to the lounge, I see Fred. Oh, hey, how you doing? I'm back. You know, I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
We giving our hug.
Oh, we hugging? We hug. Oh, Lord. So honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first started coming, I didn't embrace that. I didn't because of the type of person I was. It was a me thing. It was me, you know. And eventually, I'm looking and I'm like, man, look like look like that's fun. So I was like, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing? And then
I
eventually,
love it.
it became a norm for me. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
in the cigar community, they greet each other with hugs, y'all.
Yes.
No funny business, no none of that. They
Right.
they greet each
Right.
other with hugs, y'all.
Right.
Ain't no
So
strangers here. Ain't no strangers here.
no strangers. So
And believe it or not, that wasn't the way I came in, because when I first started coming to the lounge, I was coming by myself. So
Yeah.
in this very room that I'm in now, I would come through the front door, I would hey y'all to everybody, and walk on back here and sit alone with my book, my cigar, and something to drink. Sometimes I'm just coming back here to decompress before I go home,
right.
because this is the only place that I'm gonna come and do nothing.
Right.
When I get home, there's gonna be something to do. I just got off work. I don't work 9 hours. There was something to do. But when I get here, I get to relax my shoulders. I get to come down from the day. I get to go think about what occurred during my day and
Right.
prepare for tomorrow in some sense. But I would come through that door, hey y'all, and come back here and sit alone. But let me tell you, kudos to my cigar community here in Killeen, Texas, at the Leaf Affair Lounge. They are not going to let you just do that for too
No.
long.
No. No.
Eventually, somebody's going to come back there and say, "Hey, introduce themselves. What's your name? Who you are? Blah blah blah." And before long, give it a couple of weeks. Your family,
Yeah, that's my cousin.
your family,
Pretty.
like Rhythm said, we cousins.
That's that's my
My
cousin.
cousin.
They all my cousins. And same for me. I used to only come to the lounge on Sundays, and it was my preparation for the week ahead. So I would come Sunday
Mhm.
afternoons. Same thing. This table that I'm sitting at right now. This corner, a cigar, a book, a telephone call, or something else, but I kept to myself. And Sean was my first interaction. And once you know Sean, you know the
Yeah.
whole damn lounge. You know the whole damn lounge.
Yeah. So overall, I guess we all can say we've had more positive experiences in the cigar community um, throughout the places that we've been, like Cigar International in the Colony. I
Uh,
had a ball,
A blast.
and we went with our home cigar lounge family.
yeah,
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 We
yeah,
went to Dallas with our home cigar lounge family,
yeah, yeah.
and we had some awesome times, girls.
ladies and
Listen,
gentlemen, this could be you.
It,
listen. That one weekend, that 136 hour weekend, I had
oh
never done
yeah,
so much in 36 hours, but we made it work. We made it
We
work.
made it work.
a
So
pool was involved, the hot tub was involved, y'all,
we had a great time. But
and
to
cigar.
just the opposite of that, like I'm a girl's girl, right?
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
And encountering females in the cigar community it can be hit or miss. Like I'm the same with everybody.
Right.
Warm smile is going to be some kind words. How do how do we balance those relationships? And I'm asking, never in the spirit of competition,
Right,
right? Never in the spirit of I want anything that you have or I
right.
want to be you. Like, why is that such a thing? Like, because I've seen female relationships come and go in these spaces. I've seen females not like women that they don't know.
No,
I think that's strange for me.
very strange.
I think it goes back to um secure or
Mm,
insecure.
yeah,
You know, I
yeah,
think that has a lot to do with it. Girls and women,
Yeah,
dealing
yeah.
with um what type of women you're dealing with, like the mindset. Because um, some of it I don't understand. Some of it I absolutely can't wrap my mind around how you could like or dislike. I mean, well, dislike a woman you don't know. You don't know her. You don't know anything about her. All you've said to that woman is hi when she come in and speak, or bye when she says goodbye. And you've already made up in your mind and purpose in your heart that I don't like her, for whatever reason.
and I've experienced that outside of the lab.
Yeah.
So, but
Because women are going women wherever they are.
wherever they are, wherever
You
they
can
are,
have somebody look you up and down in the grocery store and be
yeah,
like,
yeah.
I don't like her.
But I think
We
it
got to
is
change
different
that,
when it
y'all.
happens in the cigar lounge because it's so few of us,
Mhm.
and you would think we would want to join
Band
forces.
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
Right.
join forces. So I think it cuts a little deeper
Yeah.
when it's in the cigar community
Mhm.
because we're outnumbered. So my thing is we're greater in numbers, you know, but everybody doesn't think that way.
And I'm not saying that
So
every conversation has to turn into a friendship.
Right.
right,
Right?
right.
That's not what I'm saying. But I'm also not saying that every interaction has to be contentious or filled with ideas or thoughts behind it that don't exist.
Right,
Like whatever you
right,
think, whatever idea you have of me, if you don't know me, those things really don't exist.
Right, right. Only in your mind.
Hmm.
I don't know about y'all, but folks that know me still got a problem with me.
Listen, listen. I absolutely understand that. Absolutely.
I'm
So
not
do you think,
everybody's cup of tea.
and that's okay. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Is cigar culture becoming too performative on social media, especially for women?
Um,
Y'all know how I feel about social media.
yeah, and then that's a something a beast of its own. That social media. So, and it puts things in their minds or in our minds that something is there that really ain't there. You know. So I don't know rhythm. I don't know. I don't know.
So, I say people going people, whether it's on social media or in
Yeah.
live in color, people going people. I don't see it as being, I feel like it was more performative before social media when women were coming in the lounge with their 6-inch red pumps, the shortest
Uh-huh.
girl dress. You know what I mean?
Right.
Trying to see what they could catch in the cigar lounge. So I would say that it was more performative before cameras and before social media became
Yeah.
a big thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I can see it. I can see that.
Yeah,
Because now we're looked at as now we want more knowledge about the cigar instead of just coming there to be pretty.
right,
We're
right.
not just a pretty face, because anybody could be a pretty face,
Yeah,
So you need a little more substance to you. So when you walk into a cigar lounge, um, you're you may be stereotyped, you may not, depending on what you look like. Depends on all of that. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't know a person when you first see them. You just know what you see, you know.
yeah,
But when you come in with the knowledge and the know-how and the walk, when you can walk the walk and talk the talk, they can't
right.
touch you.
That's right.
Can't touch
Wise, wise words from a very wise, wise woman.
you.
Y'all
If
ready to
you sit
get?
out there on social media with your cigar in your mouth,
Yeah,
you just
yeah,
doing it to be doing something, if you're really not into, you're doing it just for attention, you know what I'm saying? So, but I think
That-
that's
there's that
why
A word again. There's that A
attention,
word.
you're
There's
just
that.
doing it for attention. And that's on social media and in the lounge,
Yeah.
you know? Right,
Y'all
right.
ready to get into some action pass?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. So let's ask your passive.
What's up?
Hookah. Does it belong in the cigar lounge?
Pass,
It's a pass for me.
pass.
I'm not gonna say nothing.
They have spaces for hookah. They have hookah lounges.
Yeah,
You
they
want to go?
do.
You want a hookah? Go to a
Going,
hookah lounge.
going over there. Don't bring that shit. Don't bring
Gotcha.
that shit in my sanctuary. And guess what? I'm not going to do. I'm not going to come to your sanctuary trying to smoke
Right.
a cigar.
No, you're not gonna let
Y'all
me.
got it. You
Right.
won't even let me.
Yeah.
That's right.
Y'all
That's right.
got it.
That's right. Okay. Ask your pass. A man who critiques your cut is doing too much.
Ash that.
I'm gonna ask you too.
I'll ask it because if going back to if you could tell me what to do, then you could tell me what to do.
But
And it
also,
also falls under the constructive criticism.
Yes.
right, right. I
Yeah.
gotta learn. Like I
I'm going
could
to
let
learn.
you, I could let you, but then I'd never learn.
Yeah.
So let me
Right.
do it. It's my money. If I'm tearing up a cigar, I wasted my money. Didn't cost you anything.
Teach me to fish.
There you
I'm
go.
open to it. Teach
Then
me
I'm
to
gonna eat
fish.
for the rest of my life.
Right.
And not just for that day.
Right.
Let's ask your pass. Women give better cigar recommendations than men.
Pass
Pass.
it. Pass it.
Pass. Pass. Hard pass.
All right. Last but not least, lounge etiquette needs a serious update.
Depends on the lounge.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Lounge.
depends on the lounge. Because, honey, we have been to some lounge that we know Jake would never.
Yeah.
Ever.
Marcy would never.
I sat
Never.
at a lounge a couple of weeks ago and I was out on the patio for anywhere from 3 to 5 hours. And no one ever came out to empty the ashtray.
Y'all know that
That's
shit
just the
stressed me
difference,
out.
guys. It's
That
the
that
little
that
things.
I have a physical reaction to dirty ashtrays and the cigar lounge. Like it's a physical reaction.
Yeah.
Drinks should complement cigars, not overpower them. Ash that.
Ash, 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 ash.
Men take cigar culture too seriously.
I'm going to ask. They do. They take it serious. I know some guys that are serious about their cigars.
And I would say ash in the sense that I would say they do take it seriously. I don't. It doesn't necessarily have to be too seriously.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
know, but
Take
I
it
agree
serious.
that it's a serious thing because I myself take it serious.
Yeah.
You know,
Mm.
And I don't smoke that many different cigars, but I take my Tatis very serious. I take them serious
Even gay
because I
women.
can't wait to try the next one.
So women take cigar aesthetics too seriously, and I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna
I'll
ask
ask
that for
it.
I'm gonna
me.
ask it. I'm gonna
Ask
ask
that
it.
for me. Yeah.
I'm
Like
Yeah,
I
gonna
want
ask
it.
it.
I want it cute. I want the cut to be
Yes,
crisp. Like it's. I want the ashtrays to be clean. Like someone
we
would
are
say
into the details.
aesthetically.
women are
Yeah.
more into the details.
The
Agreed.
little things.
Yeah,
Lounge gatekeepers are ruining the vibe.
ash.
Ash it.
Yeah, because why
It's
would you?
Tell
yours.
me.
Why
It's
would
not
you gatekeep
yours.
in the lounge?
It's
Talk to
not
me.
yours. It is not yours.
That's right.
Social media is elevating cigar culture for women.
Ash.
I don't
Is it
know.
though? I think it
Is
is.
it though?
I
I
think
don't
it is.
know.
Because since I have been with the cigar community and now I notice more of the cigar posts now
Mhm,
than I have ever. And I'm now more interested
mhm.
in, ooh, where that lounge at? Oh, I wonder, like, if we go to different cities, her and I are looking for a lounge to go to.
Mhm.
Let's go see, you know. So to me, with the help of social media, with people posting different cigar lounges and stuff, it has made me want to go to different places and go to different cigar lounges just to see.
It does bring an awareness, you
Yeah.
know,
Yeah,
to the what were you saying?
I was just saying, agreeing with you. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Cigar Bay energy is played out.
I'm gonna pass
Now
that.
I'm gonna tell you when I first saw this Ash or Pash question, I'm like, what's the cigar bay? I had never heard that term.
We all got them. We all got them.
Tell me what a cigar bay is.
Uh, Christopher is our cigar bay.
He is.
Sean is
He is.
cigar bay. Y'all was together real bad. What are you
Real
talking
bay.
about? Y'all was together real bad.
Oh, it's like having a work
A
husband
work
or a work
husband.
wife.
Yeah,
This is your
yeah,
cigar lounge bay
yes,
husband. Got
yes.
it. Got it.
Don't forget the lighter, y'all.
I don't know about no cigar bay because please understand that your cigar bay stays in the cigar lounge.
In the cigar lounge.
Long as we got that understanding, we good to go.
Long as we got
Good
that
to go.
understanding, you
Yeah,
know,
good to go.
because I've had it attempt to, now that I know what it is, I've seen it try to spill outside the lounge. And I'm like, hold up. No, no, no.
Nope.
Like
You
I,
my
Great. You
cigar
coming in
bay.
hot.
You
You
my
coming in
cigar
hot.
bay. You gotta chill. You my cigar
women
bay.
only cigar groups are necessary. Women only cigar groups are necessary.
I'm gonna ask that. I'm gonna
I'll
ask that.
ask it because going back to what you said, we're girls,
Yeah, we're still
you know,
girls.
first.
Still women.
Yeah. Women
And
are absolutely, I'm sorry, were you saying
that's
something?
okay. I was just saying, in some women, whether they may be more timid, they may not have what it takes to come into a male-dominated
Right.
world and get what
Right.
they need from that
So,
world.
girl,
So
we're gonna give you that tush push.
Yeah,
Yes, it
I
is.
definitely think I
That's a
definitely
new football term.
push push. Jesus Christ.
She out here throwing out sick football terms. But I agree, it's necessary for us to have that girls only groups in the cigar lounges.
Yeah.
And it makes, like you said, women feel more welcome because that's one thing that is my heart's desire. When I see a woman come into the cigar lounge, I want her to feel welcomed. I want her to feel like this is a safe space for her,
Yeah.
that this is a place that she's wanted in. We want your presence here. So it's not always reciprocated, you know, because I've gone into new lounges where there's women and I'm like, hey, y'all. And it's like,
Stone,
some of them won't
stone
even
face.
speak back to you. Like they look at you like, what you doing here?
What's on your
Yeah.
face? What's on
And
your
then it
face?
makes me wonder what you're doing here. Because if you think I came here to take attention from you, you know,
You got
that
it.
attention that you may be getting from somebody else or something, baby, you can have all of that.
Right.
Every
All
last.
y'all cigar babes.
All the cigar babes.
You got it.
Women,
You got it.
women are absolutely saving the cigar culture.
I'm gonna pass that. I'm gonna pass that.
I'm gonna ask it.
I'm gonna pass.
Why you gonna ask Tasha? I mean, I'm sorry. I knew I was gonna do that. Rhythm.
I'm gonna ask it. I'm gonna ask it because everything is better with women. Everything is better with women. A sandwich, a beer, a slice of
Yeah.
pizza,
And I think most men would
sushi.
agree with you,
Who
Rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah.
who gonna order the food when you hungry? Who gonna order? Y'all ordering?
What's the jukebox?
Listen, y'all ordering? Can you get me? I can get you because you know we
I can
gonna
get you.
order.
I got you.
I got you. You
Okay,
know we
okay,
gonna order.
Rhythm.
Okay, rhythm. You swayed me. You swayed me.
Ask that. Ask that.
Okay, we're gonna ask it. We're gonna
Okay,
ask it.
okay. I appreciate the fact that we didn't have to smoke on any of those.
No.
Listen, because sometimes we gotta smoke on them, gang. Sometimes we
Yeah.
gotta smoke on 'em.
Sometimes we got smoke on it.
Those were good. This was a good show. Thank
It
y'all.
was. We missed y'all.
Yes, this
Absolutely.
job.
Happy belated Thanksgiving. What did y'all eat? I hope y'all threw that food away. It's
Oh yeah, that's food been
past
If that
gone.
time.
food ain't thrown away by now,
It's past time.
if
Don't
it
be
ain't thrown away by now,
We gonna
freeze.
have so
Don't
many
be trying to
poisons.
freeze no pies or or
Mhm.
or warming up the green bean casserole. Put it in trash. Put in
In
trash,
the
man.
in the
Put
trash.
it in trash.
So I guess we've come to that part in the show that we like to call the final draw.
Be trying to
poison.
freeze no pies or or
Mhm.
or warming up the green bean casserole. Put it in trash. Put in
In
trash,
the
man.
In the
Put
trash.
it in trash.
So I guess we've come to that part in the show that we like to call the final draw. At the end of the day, cigar culture is evolving, and the evolution looks a lot like us. Women with flavor, confidence, culture, and clarity.
Culture.
Mhm. Women who walk into lounges and shift the entire atmosphere. Women who know their palates, their power, and their presence. This isn't just the cigar girl era where women aren't changing cigar culture, we're defining it. Until next time, stay smoking, stay classy, and let your influence burn slow.
See y'all.
See y'all.
Thank you for joining us.
All right.